We torch politicians when they're inconsistent, so we should also note when they stick to their principles, regardless of politics. Democratic Governor Jared Polis opposed President Biden's tariffs. He's opposing President Trump's tariffs, which are about to become a real pain in the can for Coloradans. Here's Spencer Soisher.
McKinnon down the slot. McKinnon shoots and scores!
To celebrate the people who brought Nathan McKinnon,
Swing and a long one.
Larry Walker, and Jamal Murray to Colorado, we now have
Colorado, Canada, Friendship Day.
What does this day do, you may ask? Not a lot. Just the governor signaling Colorado still likes the country the Trump administration just slapped 25% tariffs on.
The actual tariff policy is in the control of the federal government. We as states have our voice.
Colorado imports more than $5 billion of Canadian goods each year. One of Colorado's larger Canadian imports, outside of our star athletes, steel and aluminum.
For us personally, we're really going to see it hit with the cans.
Jack Diebolt from Diebolt Brewing has a voice too. Diebolt gets their cans from a local supplier who imports aluminum from Canada. And aluminum is already more expensive than it used to be.
So you're going to see the cost of keg, like the individual keg shell, going up in price for us to order new kegs if we want to expand. You're going to see the cost of those cans, individual cans, going up, and that's probably what's going to hit us the most.
Diebolt has also dabbled in Canadian beer too, a Pilsner.
So the hops come from Canada, the grain comes from Canada.
Like everyone, they don't know what comes next or how a trade war like this ends. But if they bring back their Canadian pour, consider it a friendly gesture.
It might be a really good time to brew that one, just to kind of get the word out, but we'll see. It'll probably be more expensive. That would be our friendship brew right there, yeah.
Diebolt thinks it's less established breweries that are going to be hit hardest by this. Businesses that want to expand and need to buy fermentation tanks and brew systems, expensive materials required to grow their business, and ones that use steel and aluminum.
Yeah, and this is a tough time right now for the craft beer business as well. So obviously so much of craft beer has gone into cans in the last 5 to 10 years, kind of away from bottles. Is that an easy pivot they could go back to?
Well, this is the interesting part of this. It's more expensive if they want to use the bottles regardless of these tariffs because they're more expensive to ship and they're heavier. And obviously people might like the bottles more, but this market has been catered towards, like you said, using them out of cans.
Yeah, all the shelf space is oriented towards cans now and everything else. Not what you think of when you think of tariffs, but appreciate it. Spencer Soisher, thank you.